Hey folks, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Civilization 6. We are playing as Tokugawa from Japan in a rather bizarre game because we have a lot of room where I can expand, and I did a bit of work in between videos trying to plot out some ideal points that seem pretty good, and I see a lot of room to get some good stuff, especially down here around this wonder where I can get cheap districts. But yeah, there's a ton to do, and honestly, I suspect most of these districts are not going to end up getting placed where I want them to. The big question for me is, do I go for the gosh dang Colosseum or not? Because it really is such a big deal. I'm not going to say that it's a game-defining, wonder, but it really can change up a run. All those extra amenities lead to extra yields and happiness for your people. It's also really good when you're trying to have a big sprawling empire, so I don't know. We'll see. Down here in Kyoto, by the way, I did sell some horses and some iron and stuff, so let's make sure we buy a trader so that next turn I can trade with Tokyo, getting some extra yields, as well as helping to grow this city just a little bit faster. So, trading with Tokyo gets 5 food, 2 production, 4 gold, 2 science, 2 culture. That's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. And in Kyoto, we can start working on our first district. I wouldn't mind having a harbor. We've been missing those up to this point, but yeah. No, man, there's a lot that we need to do here. I don't love so much about this because as many luxuries as we have, they really are just ruining a lot of my adjacency options. I mean, it's weird that I'd even consider placing a harbor in the lake, but it would affect campuses, potentially a commercial hub, an industrial zone, and stuff. It gets so many adjacencies, it's actually better than putting it out here. The only thing I'm missing is the potential of building a Colosseum. I don't know. Do we want to get ourselves one more settler? Yes, I haven't got anything else that's probably better to build, so we might as well. Could also change up our government a little bit. I do have serfdom available. Let's go ahead and get the settlers, I guess. That's going to be better than just the raw money. I'm making pretty good money, by the way. 60 gold per turn is really not bad. Once I settle a bit more, I do think isolationism would be an intelligent play. I know it's bizarre, but if you're going to be in a dark age, use the dark age to your advantage, right? And in Osaka, do we try for the Colosseum? I feel like we gotta try. I hate to do it because I feel like an entertainment district could be such a waste. If we do not get the Colosseum, this is a massive investment for really no gain. But gosh dang, I just feel compelled. And now that we have recorded history, I'm missing quite a few texts, including some military stuff, but what would make sense going for? I really would like to work toward a tier 2 government. I feel like Divine Right is probably the fastest option. And all those extra cards can matter, so let's go ahead and just beeline for this. It's another barbarian... Gosh dang it, another barbarian camp already spawned. Oh, for frick's sake, and my units are far too weak to do much about this. I've got 1 archer in position. Hopefully they can do literally anything to slow them down. Oh, and we could probably get ourselves, not a suzerainty bonus, good lord, people are investing a lot in these folks. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the extra gold from some Markhands. I'm going to go ahead and swap out a quick card. We don't need the extra 2 points here. Let's do this, just so I get a little extra value. I'm building markets, so getting the extra gold, this does actually add up a little bit. Hello, Hong Kong. How are you? Maybe wish I have saved the envoys, but all right, that's fine. All right, so we got people in position. They already sent a skirmisher down here, so this was lucky. If we did not have units in position, we'd probably be in trouble right now. Let's go ahead and do some shops. I want to boost up the speed of these entertainment districts. And in the capital, I can get an industrial zone, and it's already a +5, so I say we go for it. Anything that boosts me up. I really want to get the Colossus, though. Let's not forget that that's an important wonder. The Colossus and the Colosseum are 2 things that would support my overall build very nicely. Got another settler. We're going to head down over this direction next. There we go. Entertainment district is done. We have some rollover. Why can't I build the Colosseum? Because we have to get an arena first. I forgot. Let's go ahead and build that. This is an even bigger effort than I thought it was. Basically, this is that very dangerous moment of the game where I am now going to be starting to really focus on industrialization. If I can get this going effectively enough, right, better than the AI... then this is where things will start to turn around. It's usually in the late medieval / early Renaissance period that if I'm going to start overtaking the AI, it's going to happen about now. I'm also loving selling things like this iron. 194 more gold. Thank you kindly. That's enough for me to go over here, buy another trader, and then we'll use that to get more. Do I have any markets I could buy anywhere, by the way? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so if I want to get some additional trade routes, I'm going to have to start building more commercial hubs. At least 1 or 2 cities are missing some, including my capital, by the way. And amazingly, scientifically and culturally, I'm doing okay. I'm actually about on par with, like, Hungary. I'm definitely doing better than the Scythians, who I think are dying. I'm almost on par with Ramesses. Like, we're actually doing shockingly well as far as kind of keeping pace. And it helps that we're being really left alone, which is exactly how Japan likes it. Oh, and I forgot, I could buy some additional luxuries. They're dirt cheap, so I don't see any reason why not to just have all 5 of my cities be ecstatic. See, we got more than 5 amenities. Like, that's good. I'm trying to remember exactly how much of a benefit we get. Let me search for amenities. Okay, I can't find it in the Civilopedia, but according to the wiki, it increases all yields by 20%. 20% boost in yields in all 5 of my cities right now. Now, that's going to go down the more cities I place, but you get the idea. Case in point, let's go ahead and settle here, remove a rainforest. All right, 1 city is currently very unhappy. But we get some more era score because we're right next to the Wonder. That's cool. All right, Colosseum can be placed. 30 turns is so stinking long. That's way too long. I'm not gonna get it, right? There's no way the AI is gonna let me have it in 30 turns. And in the meantime, Osaka's gonna do absolutely nothing. Maybe I can get a 15% boost here toward the Wonder. That could help a little bit. Yes. 26 turns. It's not enough. Another barbarian camp. I swear, they just keep popping up in the north. Mount Fuji? Oh, that's just appropriate. Could go for the workshop. Or I could go back to getting the settlers. I really would like to start getting some great engineer points. Let's actually just focus on that for a brief moment. Let's also start getting some farm triangles set up using my builders. This means I'm going to start growing a lot faster. And if I want to build some districts over here, it says it would take 34 turns to build anything. I could get a campus. I've been kind of lacking in some science, I suppose, and then go for adjacencies around it. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So let's place this down here. So 34 turns is actually only 19. That's acceptable. And a meteor shower just struck. Well, I'd love to get an advanced unit by running over there. I suspect that the Egyptians will be able to get there first, but we will certainly try. And I have my upgraded government. Okay, what do we go for next? Guilds? Industrial zone adjacency bonuses is really good for me, absolutely. Let's go to a monarchy, or a shogunate, if you prefer to say. So now we have some extra slots, including military cards, which I don't usually use, but now we shall. I still want to leave Gothic architecture in here for at least a bit. We could get rid of urban planning and go for isolationism now. How long do we think this next era is going to take is the real question. 19 to 39 turns. 4 turns before I have a chance to redo it. All right, at least temporarily, I don't have a problem with going with isolationism. And I just got an achievement. Is this really the first time I've ever done a Dark Age policy? Apparently it is. 14 gold for 30 turns. That's pretty good. Luxuries, who will buy it? 217 gold, sold! Dude, I love this quick deals mod. It is literally game-changing. I've got 1,000 gold I'm sitting on now. Yes. Hey, why is the campus now taking 38 turns to complete? What happened? What changed? I don't know. Religion, what does Buddhism do? Choral music. Okay, so we could get culture if we wanted to get some holy sites. Plus, the meeting house is worth production, so holy sites are now actually okay. I'm not going to say they're outstanding, but they're okay. Another meteor shower right next to the first one? What is happening? Is heaven literally falling? Who even knows? All right, we should have an extra trade route available. That is great. Ah, the mausoleum. How badly I dost want ye. But I don't think we can yet. I think we need to get things like the industrial districts up and running first. Though I guess there's no harm in just starting it while I wait for some chops to get in here, because before I place down some more districts, I want to clear out this rainforest and get full value. Nagano, you would benefit a lot from a trader. Let's get one. And in Tokyo, we do now have that workshop. Do I want to go for a university to start building up my science a bit more? We can't build any settlers, not until I change my card, which would be next turn. I guess I don't mind putting some into this. That said, hang on, let's take a look at our great people and just check something. So, I wouldn't mind getting this. Chosen campus gets 2 housing plus 1 amenity and increases non-food yields benefit of happiness by 40%. I'm really good at this. So I'm kind of thinking that actually it might make more sense to do some campus research grants and see if we can just barely eke out ahead of Babylon. They've got twice as many points as I do, but it's still going to take them a long time to get this. Well, I say a long time, like 11 turns. whereas it'll take me like 22 turns. But if I can finish 1 or 2 rounds of campus research grants, I might be able to pick that up before they do. Maybe. It's worth a shot, I think. Another trade route to Tokyo is worth even more, 75633. You see, these domestic trade routes are starting to get really good, aren't they? Let's start chopping out the mausoleum, save what I can. Do I want to go toward things like banking, or would I rather start working towards some military? Maybe mass production, the shipyard? Cartography would be good. I mean, yeah, that's extra gold from fishing boats. What we really need to do is rush toward industrialization. That means buttresses and military tactics. Okay. Kill you with a spearman, build a wonder. I'm trying to work on this wonder, I really am. Build 2 harbors. If I can get 1 more harbor, that's a nice boost. I don't have musketmen, so that's not going to happen. All right, there are a couple of Eurekas we can get that would speed a few things up. We have a first great merchant, though. Another governor title. Sure, can't go wrong. The real question is, who would I get? Liang? Yeah, 20% production towards constructing districts in this zone would end up being very good. Plus, we can get some extra builder charges. So if I build this in Nagano, for example, we can boost things up once I get another promotion, and I can hopefully focus on getting a bunch of districts, then I swap over to a new city I settle, and we do the same thing. Which actually, it looks like we already have another promotion. Well, hello. Can construct the fishery improvements. That actually would be kind of nice, but for now, yeah, let's do this. All right, in Tokyo, we finished some more stuff. We've got those workshops. I can't get any more... I can't get anything else here until I get to size 10. No more districts available. Which is a problem. And there's not a lot of good ways to get more food, honestly, in my capital. All right, now's the time we're going to go ahead and swap out from isolationism again. We're going to go ahead and get a boost towards my settler production. And I do have industrial zones. Let's go ahead and toss that in. I shouldn't forget that's a thing. Because what I want to do now is go ahead and start building another couple of settlers. Only takes 3 turns now. This is a time for mass expansion. We can grab stuff over here. I can go down over here. I can go up over here and get a really good harbor. I can go up over here. I can do whatever I want. We're Japan. No one's going to stop me. Another promotion available. Cities, improvements, buildings, and districts cannot be damaged. Not really worried about that. Aquaculture. We could go for another governor of a different type, though, but who would I go for? We could maybe pick up Amani. I think I will, and then send her to Hong Kong. And once we get a suzerain bonus for that, we go for a bit more aggressive city projects, which could be helpful in some cases. By the way, we found a single source of niter up over there. Is there literally nothing else here? Nothing else in the entirety of this stupid continent? It's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? Some down over here for Egypt. There's plenty for Babylon. That is it. Wow. Yeah, I love it when there's just, like, no useful strategics around. It's so great. Looks like I am going to get a golden age, which is great. That means we're going to get a heroic age next era. That's actually phenomenal. We don't care about this. I could say we don't want anyone getting a religious city-state bonus or something, but I really don't care that much. New districts built by me. I mean, yeah, it's okay, but I really don't care. It's not important. Somehow I got this anyway, though. I got both of them passed somehow. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but there you go. I think we're going to miss this scientist, by the way. But only barely. One more campus research project. I was trying to do another one over here, but I'd have to do a chop, and I can't get up there fast enough to pull that one off. That is disappointing. Also, if we upgrade... Yep, there we go. We just upgraded an archer to a crossbowman, which finished a goal for Hong Kong, which actually means we got the suzerainty bonus there anyway. So 20% more. Man, if we had just picked that up a little bit faster, this might have worked. Hello, where's the barbarian camp? All the way over here. I don't care. Emergency ended. Not a single person helped the Scythians. That's hilarious. I guess that would have been an easy way to get some Diplo points for me, but I didn't want to do it. Yep, we lost it. However, we're getting Isaac Newton instead. Oh, yes, that'll work. Okay, you know what? If we were gonna lose out on a potential great scientist, that's a good one to get. Can't even really be mad. Cannot be mad at all. Boom. We get a library and a university over here. That boosts me up to 83 science per turn. I am almost one of the best scientists in the world right now. Dude, I hate to say it. Well, no, I love to say it. I think the trade route thing is actually kind of working. We're getting a lot of value here. And there's the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Alrighty. I keep saying that wrong, by the way. I want to add an R here that doesn't exist. Halicarnassus. No, Halicarnassus. There we go. Either way, one of the best wonders in the game. Coast tiles got really good for this city, But mostly I care about the fact that great engineers have an additional charge. So now, if we start getting all those great engineer points, which we are working on them, though Babylon's beating me amazingly, we're going to get a lot. Ooh, this I need. I need to have this. I do not want to risk Babylon buying it, but I should be able to get this. Why? One more district than the population allows in my capital just means more trade routes. Well, more value in a trade route. You get the point! We're getting way more era score than I need, by the way. This era is taking way too long. We're at 86 out of the 73 I was looking for. That's a little excessive, let's say. Just a bit. The Renaissance era begins. I just got there barely before we actually flipped. So that is going to be the banking tech ready, so we can start getting a lot of extra money from our commercial districts. I think getting mass production for good shipyards would not be a bad plan now. And we got the Colosseum! I am shocked the AI let me get that. I've been working on this for the last, like, 50 turns. Well, 40 turns. Whatever. Okay, so, we now get 2 of the following: culture, loyalty, and amenities to every city within 6 tiles. Which I believe is 5 here. No, correction, 4. It will be 5 if I place another city up over here. But the point is, that is so many free amenities and extra culture, just like that. Absolutely beautiful. Now what is this? Huh. Babylon wants me to go kill Scythia. I mean, I don't really see why I would do that. I'd be giving you a lot of stuff, and then, like, I don't really benefit in any way from that war. You're the only one who would stand to benefit, so forget that, but thank you. That's cute of you. Also, we get our first theater district, just because I wanted to shore up some culture. We're doing really well in that, 88 and 84. I officially am basically surpassed on any of the AIs. Poland is the only one who's keeping pace, but I'm making so much more money than them, too. What can I say? Everything is turning up Japan right now. This is actually going remarkably well. Now we enter into a Renaissance era, but I went from dark to golden, which means this is about to become a heroic age. Also, we've got humanism, so culturally I am caught up on time. Mass production is done. Good, good, good. What dedication do we want? Look at that heroic age. Oh my god. Monumentality. I'm really still not making anywhere near enough faith for this to be worthwhile. However, builders and settlers would be cheaper with gold too, so this might still be worth it. Don't care about this. Reform the coinage. Is only good for international trade routes, therefore, surprisingly, no, would not be helpful. Starting population for cities settled on different continents. Now, I don't think I technically am by any other continent. No, ironically enough, it's called Pangaea. Huh. So unless I started settling way over here, I don't think I'd actually gain a lot of value out of that. Which is a shame, because that would be kind of fun to start with a whole bunch of extra population, but it just doesn't work out this time around. So weirdly enough, monumentality actually is the right call here just for cheap builders. This is remarkably disappointing, I think. All right, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, we get 3. I forgot, we get more of this. Oh. Right, well, let's just take all 3 of these then. But none of them are helpful! What new technology would be good for me to get? I really would love to have the Forbidden City. It's a very, very good wonder. But we still need to work toward industrialization. That's simply too good. We have unique factories I want to take advantage of. Oh, Marco Polo, that's another merchant I really want too. Ooh, I may want to buy this guy out. I think I'm gonna get the engineer regardless. I will, unless someone does something. But this gets me another trade route. Therefore, this is good. I don't care about foreign trade routes, but it's actually, no, you know what? I take that back. Anyone who trades with me can get extra gold, which means they have more incentive to trade to me. So people might trade with me, but I won't trade back out to them. Yeah, I have to get this. Now, this new city down here is actually gonna be really good because I got 3 rounds of bananas. So this is gonna get me culture as well as the extra food and gold. This city is gonna grow very rapidly. And I can still sell horses and stuff and just get tons of money. This is ridiculous. I love being a trader, not a traitor, a trader. Hello, use your brain. Anyway, let's go ahead and hire Marco Polo before it's too late. So that is mine now. We're gonna take that down to, ooh, I would have taken this to the capital, but we don't have a commercial hub here yet. Might actually be worth waiting on this. Only slightly, because in a couple of turns, I can then buy out the Great Engineer, and then I can build a commercial hub over here, and then I can place down Marco Polo, and then people want to trade with Tokyo. Is there a reason to have people trade with my capital specifically? Probably not. But it'll be fun. gonna go for civil engineering next. I'd like to be able to build farms on grassland hills and plains hills. This lets me get some more of the triangular farms over here. It's gonna help Kyoto and eventually a new city down here grow very, very quickly. Also, let's just go ahead and buy out Bisheng, and we will move you next turn. Though I just realized we get 2 charges on this guy, don't we? Yes! Triangular trade would be worth 16 more gold plus 4 faith per turn. That's pretty good. But I'm instead gonna go ahead and just go for invention. It is time to start getting a lot of great engineers. And I'm not just doing this because I'm an engineer in my own personal profession. Therefore, I have a bias toward engineers. I do, but that's not why I'm doing it. It is objectively the best play. Great engineers are good in this game. They've always been good in Civ games. Let's go ahead and place the great person. There we go. And I think I'll place the other one up here in Osaka, which seems good. And then the commercial hub. Why does it still act like it? Oh, because I need the harbor to really activate this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead and place it anyway. Do it. Seriously, Hungary? You'd offer me a pittance for this cotton? Do you know how much this cotton is worth on the black market? I don't either, but it's probably worth a lot more than that. Oh, freaking heck yes. What a this is what, okay, never accept trade deals from the AI. They will rob you. Even Hungary would pay me a lot more than he just would have a minute ago. Just never, ever accept their own trades. It's just ridiculous. Okay, what do we want over here in Osaka? Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad time to get, like, a culture district. We could do that, yeah, and get a lot of value probably out of trading, or sorry, placing it next to the Colosseum. Alternatively, we could place a harbor up over here, which wouldn't be bad. But, oh, we also don't have an industrial district. Oh. Well, I'm starting to think that I want one of those, because this city's production kind of sucks. All right, we'll do it. We'll just go ahead and get an industrial zone. When in doubt, production is king. Another great person, an admiral. Well, we'll recruit you because we might as well, and it's worth 3 more era score, which is great, I suppose. Where is the admiral? Where'd you even spawn? Down here. I was gonna say I don't have a harbor in my capital, but there we go. So if I wanted to get myself a halfway decent unit with some early promotions, we can do that now. I've also got some extra chocolate. Who wants chocolate? Babylon wants chocolate. Winner. And now that we have this commercial district, let's use Marco Polo, which gets me even more traders, and this trader actually should not be here. We're gonna move you to what? What trade routes am I currently missing? Quite a few, actually. We've got Kyoto, Nagano, and Osaka. I do not have either of these. Okay. Probably to the new city, then, so that this one grows a little faster. You can trade with Tokyo, which, again, is now worth 54844. Good. And I got a lot more envoys than I thought I did. Where'd they come from? Well, you know what? Now's a good time to go ahead and grab suzerainty here, because I can get some extra culture for every great person ever earns, and I'm going to start getting these now, so this is actually pretty good. Also, I'll toss the extra over to Samarkand, even though I don't technically need it right now for suzerainty, but I am starting to build shipyards and banks, therefore it's worth gold. We're making almost 100 gold per turn right now, and Poland has shot up in science and in culture, so they've been doing something that's working well for them. But now we've reached the industrial era when it comes to our civics. Surprisingly not our science, though. That is kind of cool. But what else would be worth getting at this point? Natural history? Urbanization? Probably urbanization, actually. Yeah, cheap unit upgrades. Neighborhoods can be pretty good. There's also nationalism if we want to start getting a large army. Opera and ballet. Meh. I guess I'll just actually focus on getting a bunch of, like, envoys and governor titles. That's fine. Oh, and the Enlightenment. Obviously, that's pretty good. You can get a lot of extra amenities that way when you need it. And believe it or not, I'm actually down to just being kind of contented, which is surprising considering how happy people were before, but there you go. Now, I could go to Amani and say, hey, get a luxury resource, please, and I will. That's not a terrible plan. A little bit of extra amenities to go around. We could actually go for Republican Legacy now that I think about it. And that's a great way to get a lot of extra amenities. 6 more to go around. It's not bad at all. Plus the engineer points. Do we want to keep urban planning, or is something else better right now? Public Works is really good. I mean, yeah, that's probably going to be a little bit better, actually, at this point. It's kind of like serfdom being mixed up with having the extra construction speed on your builders. So we're doing really well right now. This is actually starting to work. Oh, and we also have another trade route, thanks to the market finishing up here in Tokyo. Where do I want to go next? I'm only missing one. It's actually over here in Sendai. Let's buy that trader. And we can go back to settling, honestly. I don't think there's any harm in continuing to grab more territory now. Well, except for the fact that my amenities are looking pretty bad. But that's okay. Oh, finally we get size 10, sorry, in a single city. Anyone else got... Oh, gosh, yeah, this is why I suddenly have amenity issues. I never bought all the stuff back. There we go, we're happy again. Which, again, 54844. Yes. Huh, this is actually the first commercial hub I've placed down that's actually been worth more than 4 gold, huh? Okay, I'll take the arrow score. We can also get another crate engineer. Culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing an industrial zone in any city. I just don't think this is important. I'm going to pass it. Someone else take it. And let's buy another market. That gets me... Not another trade route. Oh, because I already had a lighthouse over here. That was pointless. Whoops. Whatever. I got lots of money. Look, I know Dave Ramsey likes to say you can't out-earn stupid, but I beg to differ. If you're making a real lot of money, you can absolutely out-earn stupid. Man, some of these rainforests are turning into great tiles now, by the way. 3 food, 4 production over here. Nagoyo now has all these farms set up, which means you got lots of food there, too. Like, this is how you want to start building up some of these cities. You want these big hunks of extra food to make sure they grow really, really tall. With all the extra population, you can take advantage of tons of tiles. Whoops, something got captured by barbarians. I don't know how that happened, but all right. We got the Temple of Artemis. Where did we get captured? What got captured, and how and where and what and why? I think it was a settler I sent over this direction. They got captured? Great. Ah, good. Thank you. Well, this is why we have knights. I did not mean to go by water. That was dumb. Let's see if we can find them. Did they land over here? Maybe there were barbarians in this area and I didn't notice. Okay, industrial era with industrialization. That's now done. Oh, that means it's time for factories. And there are indeed some barbarian galleys running around here. That's irritating. I could get a caravel. I could get a privateer. Probably worth getting a privateer. And then we'll go and deal with these guys. Make sure that we don't have this issue going forward. Any other cards that would make sense over here? Honestly, not really. What we've got set up here is a pretty decent setup. I could go for, you know, like less builders and stuff, and that's fine. I've got enough money. If I want to just go ahead and buy my last round of builders, we could swap out to something else for a bit. And I think that'd be okay. But then, you know, when we settle down some of these cities, they get builders as well, and having those extra charges can be very, very nice. There's my settler. Found you! Get over here! Let's also get steam power going, build 2 shipyards. We probably can do that. So I will only get halfway up on that thing. That's fine. We can sell more stuff. Who wants more stuff? You guys want more stuff? Here's more stuff. Have fun. All right, electronics factory is my new unique building here. 4 culture to the city after researching electricity. Plus, its production goes everywhere. So we're not going to get an immediate benefit from this. It might actually be better just go ahead and get myself that extra district. And is the Colossus still available? It is. Ooh, all right, so now we have a decision to make. Do I place the harbor over here so I can rush Colossus, or do I get very good adjacency bonuses on everything? And I think we do that. Look, the Colossus is going to be good. Don't get me wrong. I would like the extra trade routes. I really would. But something like Osaka or Shizuoka might be able to get it too. It doesn't have to be the capital. Whereas this affects like 4 districts. Get back here, you stupid settler. Don't run from your master. Get back over here. Got him. Silly little fools. They thought they could escape me. They were wrong. And I think we're rapidly running toward the end of this video. Okay, too much ice to really get around over here is unsurprising. Oh, someone attacked Hong Kong. Don't do that. Don't attack Hong Kong. Actually, I'm just going to buy an electronics factory over here. Yeah. We'll do that. That's 4 error score for unique building, boosts up a lot of nearby cities, and also kind of speeds up a shipyard constructing. We'll go ahead and swap off of steam power and do literally anything else for now. How about we get gunpowder going? I would like to get those extra productions from quarries. I don't even think I have any quarries, but that's not the point. Settle another really good city over here, and we can start boosting it up immediately, getting some extra resources. We're going to finally settle up in this direction, too. And how are we doing on great people? Well, no one wants to recruit this engineer, so we're stuck here doing nothing. Trade routes to my own cities get extra gold for every district. Oh my god, this just goes so well with what I'm already doing. I'd like to also point out that we're on par in terms of great scientist points per turn, too. Another city to settle. Boom. We have 1 more trade route available, so tell you what, let's just go ahead and immediately buy that so we can get that going. Ooh, +6 campus down over here. You don't mind if I do. Let's start building the Colossus. We said we want to do that. Now we should before we forget. And I think this is a good place for us to end this video. Yeah, Japan is doing great now. Any misgivings I had at the beginning of this game have turned around. We are looking great. I am dominating when it comes to science. I'm even doing better when it comes to culture. My military is not strong, but nobody's as strong, and I'm making tons of money. So, yeah, I think we've now officially hit the point. Like I said, it always happens around the beginning of the Renaissance era, where now I am beginning to outpace the AI. This is where we snowball, and then we can start exerting our influence anywhere I want. I am the Hermit Kingdom. None of you are allowed to touch me until I say so. And then when I do, I will obliterate the crud out of every single one of you. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.